What's going on, everyone? It is your boy Thriller here, back with another episode of our Pokemon Uranium Randomizer Nuzlocke. We are here for episode number 21, and we are here in the new town. Now, I did state in the route I was going to clear it out, because most likely the route would have taken up the entirety of the episode, plus the potentially of a encounter. And I feel like, you know what, we don't need to be doing that. It's just a battle route. We did pick up a couple of things. We picked up the TMs for Calm Mind and Thunderbolt. We also picked up the Violet, I think, if I remember correctly. And I think a couple another team in Payback, and maybe a Shell Bell, if I remember correctly. But with that, we are here now in Silverport Town. Yes, Silverport Town. And we've got two big things to hopefully do today. If not, we're going to mostly focus on one. If you guys are excited for today's episode, leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Join the crew today. You can be through the team of the crew. And that being said, give you guys a team recap here. So, first off, we got Michael B, the full also level 46, walking out with that amulet coin. Rocking out with Serb, Aqua Tail, Brick Break, and Iceman. He learned Aqua Tail. I am actually going to keep Aqua Tail on him for right now. I don't realistically need Crunch. I will put Crunch maybe back on his set eventually once we get back to the move Relearner and the move Deleter. I actually have Fat Albert, our Implakita. I have to say because it's a funny name. Flamethrower, Flame Impact, Bite, and Extreme Speed. We got Noah the Shiny Heroloon with Rock Slide, Dig, Bulk Up, and Drain Punch. We've got Pei, who now learned Thunderbolt. I think it was the only mon on our team that could learn Thunderbolt. I decided to have Thunderbolt and Energy Ball because they're going to hit two different types of types that we really want for super effective damage. And it's also really good for catching Pokemon, you know. But with Thunderbolt, Moonblast, Energy Ball, and Calm Mind, this game is pretty much completed. I don't think there's really anything else. We have Matthew, the Nucleon, rocking out with Hyper Voice, Swift, Half-Life, and Bite. We have Shadow, our Harptera, rocking out with Fury Cutter, Brick Break, Steel Beam, Impact, Robotics. And that is the team. So, I think I'm going to risk it. And we're going to make this, it might be considered a pretty long episode, but we're going to do this before the big little event I want to show you, because we're going to do a bit of a side quest today. Landian Cave, this gives us. Take it! I'll take a Modrill, dude. That's a ground and dark type Pokemon, you know, and I'll take that. And this time I remembered I have Quick Balls. Shoutouts to me. And he didn't stay in the ball. I really don't want to hit this thing because I know I'm going to kill it. If there's anything you guys know from me, I kill stuff easily. Whether it's intentional or not, I kill stuff, and I don't want to risk that. God damn it, you little drill. Oh, you have Earthquake. We have Earthquake too. This would be a really good replacement for Heroloon if we do lose. If we for some reason do lose Heroloon. Let's see. I don't think you have a rock type. I don't think you have a rock type. Let's see, go. Drill Bud, Earthquake, Sandstorm. Let's go for Rock Slide here. It looks like we are going to need a weakness go down. This should do at least about 20-ish%. Oh my, just about that. Sorry if this looks glitchy for you guys, but that's just how it's looking. I think we can go ahead and try to get the capture here. Go for that. Great Ball. God, the Sandstorm's making this look laggy. Deuces. The Driller Pokemon. Alright, so what are we gonna name this? Let's name this. You know what? It's pretty. I think this would be like a funny name. So let's just name this. Can this name fit? Where is it at? I'm losing. Oh! I know this is gonna trigger some people. Your dipstick. That's what the username is. It's not this type of spelling, so I do apologize. I don't want to call it dipstick though. I mean, dipstick's a little more different. Like your dipstick means a little more funnier. But yeah, thank you to your dipsticks. Thank you so much, man, for the appreciation. I do appreciate you, man. Alright, so we got that, which is honestly not a bad encounter. That was a really good mon. And more importantly, it was catchable. Also, guys, I don't think I've ever got a chance to show you guys this also. I have decided to make an executive decision here. So, you can say I'm cheating. You can say all that you want. So you might ask yourself, why do I have two of these guys? So, I can't trade this Pokemon because of the whole nuclear event. And I probably won't be able to trade this Pokemon until after the game is over. Nearly the end of the game. So what I have decided to do has made an executive decision. And I was gonna do this as well if I got Coma, if I had gotten Astronite's previous evolutions. I think in a randomizer, if I cannot physically be able to trade evolve, because obviously in Insurgents, I don't cheat in that one. That one I can legit do. And if I sometimes can't, then I just sometimes can't. That's just how it goes sometimes. Unless I put in a specific rule or clause in for it. But for this instance only, since I literally cannot physically use it, there'd be no point in having this Pokemon. It might be worth forfeiting this Pokemon. So what I have decided to do is that we're going to release this one. And we are going to have this on the team. But, in fairness of this ruling, and to make things still fair, since I had to do that, I will forfeit one Pokemon inside this box. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I think this is honestly the worst mon in the box, so I will forfeit Gibraltar. That will count as an official death. So that means we have 6 mons left in our PC. Real quick, though, let's take a look at this guy. Oh, he's bald nature. Karma keeps coming back to bite me in the ass, man. I don't know why. He had Sword Sands. That should get really scary. But this thing's jolly, which is actually pretty good. But look at this dude. Oh, and he's Calm Nature, which is actually not the worst ability. Yes, it's an ability. Yes, of course it is. It's not a bad nature. It's actually a pretty solid one. And since we just picked up Thunderbolt, oh! As soon as we get an opening, man, I'm putting this on the team. Actually, is there a 99 here? No, it's not. Okay. Now we're gonna do a little bit of a side quest today for you guys. And it starts by coming in here and talking to this Owlton. Owlton, 10. Does that look a cheer? It seems like the Owlton wants to say something to you. It seems like it's in considerable distress. Use the Pokemon's G-Transporter? You have to help me! These people are very mean! They put me in an uncomfortable ball and poke me with things that sting, and I'm so hungry, please! Take me away from these bad humans! Can you understand what that Owlton is saying? What is that device in your hand? You know, 3s are right here. Very interesting. This looks like to me like a Pokemon speech translation machine. That's a development of Cypress Labs. It's clunky and inconvenient, so it must be only a prototype. Still, to have the power to understand exactly what Pokemon's saying. So Lily finally managed to break the language barrier. Oh, the things I could do if I had that technology. Still, she entrusted you with her research. I can't imagine she would want you to hand it away so readily. So what it'll be, I can pay you $100,000 for it. Or I can give you some rare and strong Pokemon from our lab if you prefer. I mean, $100,000. In the current moment, it's kind of nice, but 100 grand's kind of little chump change for a device like this. It's at least worth 500 grand. No, I suppose you were made a promise to Lily didn't know. How honorable of you. I can't fault you for that. Now leave us, please. We have important work to attend to, and you are interrupting our research. By the way, that's not me doing that. That's the character. Very interesting indeed. Interesting. Well, I guess that side quest wasn't really gonna happen. Oh well. Might as well just casually make my way over here and... Wait. What? Go somewhere! You got something the boss wants. Yeah, we ain't gonna let you pass till the boss gets what he wants. Quick, take the Pokeballs! That's tough, we got freeze to fight for you, yay? I'm being carried away somewhere. It's hard to stay conscious. Oh, look who you're awake. I knew that you'd be powerless, so I caught you by surprise. After all, what good is a trainer without their Pokemon? If you don't have to defend you, you're just a poor, helpless child. Please understand, I never meant to cause you any harm, but I couldn't let you go with that valuable prototype of yours, of course. I let you in on a little secret. Luxfer Research Industries has been underwater for quite a while. They owe a significant sum of money to people that one doesn't want to be in debt to. But that will change now that we've got the Pokemon Speech Translator prototype. My scientists will reimburse engineer it, and it will start mass production our own copies. We can use this technology to further our research into a machine that will let trainers surpass their Pokemon's will, making them obey without hesitation. I know of at least a few organizations who are promising to pay me very highly when this technology is complete. Now, be a good little kid and keep quiet. My scientists are examining the Pokemon Speech Translator as we speak. When they are done with their work, I'll let you go free. But we can't have you causing any trouble before then. If you do as you're told, we may even let you have your Pokemon back, although I'm sorely tempted to keep them for myself. We could always use more species for our experiments. Creep? Well, I guess there's nothing really to do. Alright, let me just, Ah, damn it! If I could go up to it, it'd be more funnier. You can't do anything. I guess there's nothing to do but try and sleep. I'll still take a rest. Shh. Shh. Hey, you! Wake up! Here's some food! Eat! You don't exactly feel hungry. Huh? There's a note underneath the bread. I can't tell you who I am, but I just want you to know that I don't think what the professor is doing is right. Kidnapping a child. I can't be seen helping you out, though, so all I can do is tell you this. There's a structural weakness in your cell. If you check the well behind you, it's very thin. 1 or 2 good thumps will do it. It won't lead you out, but maybe you'll find something helpful on the other side. The password is 092. You benefactor. Shoutouts to the note from this. But basically, you go like this, you give it a thumbs, and boom! We are in. Wait a minute. It's our Garly? Garly Kid! He seems to recognize you. Kid! Garly Kid! Garly! Kid! He's pointing to the console on the other side of the room. Door loose. Garly Kid! Garly Kid! Kid! Garly Kid! Garly Kid! It seems like he's sorry about the last time we fought. He's grateful that you rescued him, but he seems to want to come along. Alright, we got a Garlic Kid! Let's go! Let's go! And he's hasty. That's terrible! I mean, I guess it's not the worst it could be. Kid! Guard the kid! It looks like he's trying to pry the wires apart. Guard kid! Wow, it's a lot stronger than he looks. Now watch this. Yeah. I could somehow very easily fit through this. But now it's time to face some bad guys. Now we do get used to good Garlic Kid. Now here's the okay. Thank God that's a mini core, not the fully evolved one. If it's the fully evolved one, I'm not gonna lie to you. Probably was gonna lose this here. But basically, what's gonna happen now in this section is that we have Garlic Kid on our side. So if you guys do not know, Garlic Kid was the Pokemon we faced off many times ago back in the cave when he stole the Pokemon because he wanted to use regular Pokemon. But now Garlic Kid is on our team, and he is going to be here to help save the day. Help us get out of this place. And with Garlic Kid on our side, can we really lose? I highly doubt that. I don't like the fact we learned of the triple sixes right there. That's a little scary. Garlic Kid, fight! So basically you have to do 2 battles maximum. Ooh, not a defend. Please don't be intimidated. Please don't be intimidated. Please don't be intimidated. Please don't be intimidated. Okay, cool. If he was intimidated, I would have been a little nervous. Because I don't know he would have guaranteed kill. But how this works is that obviously the Pokemon are randomized. But here's the thing. Garlic Kid is meant to beat all the Pokemon you're supposed to fight. Now, it's a randomizer, so it's not going to be guaranteed. Like this, it can kill. This can potentially kill us in our Now, it's not guaranteed that Garlic Kid beats every single Pokemon. I have actually lost one time doing the randomizer with Garlic Kid. And there's a scene that happens when you do lose with it. But we're not going to show that. Also, I did not know I could have moved there. I'm not going to lie to you. I did not think I could move during that cutscene, so that's interesting. Stop right there, you criminal scum! No, that's not true. All my research, notes my assistant took on Pokemon speech translator, and destroyed them all! But as long as I still have this, it doesn't matter. PTSD. This will bring me a brand new future. I'm tired of treating you nicely just because you're a kid. This time, I will have no mercy. My Pokemon will destroy you. Really monstrosity. Well, here's the weird thing about this. We don't even fight with Garlic Kid for this. Oh, you bleed up into Winnow Tiger. That's actually a bit scary. I don't think I can switch into this Pokemon. Oh, wait, I kinda do. Yeah, this dude's Pokemon are pretty damn strong. Even in the normal game, his team is really stacked. Like, he's got Shanine, he's got the Lucha thing, he's got Vilocard. He's got a pretty stacked team here. Obviously, it's not enough to beat us because we're a game, but it's a pretty strong team nonetheless. But it wasn't Impish that will kill. He's gonna double out. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, this should still do a pretty good chunk. I am gonna be forced to swap out here though. There's no way I'm staying in this. Ooh, we got a special attack drop. That's actually good, but I still can't risk it. So I know this thing can learn Heavy Slam. Let's go into Noah. I mean, you know what? If we can't have Garlic Kid be our hero, then no, the Hero Loon can be the hero. He tried to predict me on the switch out. Nothing could stop you. I did not mean to click bulk up. That was an accident. Ow! I actually genuinely didn't. I almost misclicked again. I swear to God, if you get rid of my defense buff. Thank you. Fist up! Fight! Boom! Now I do. I actually now let's just say both was a misclick there because it knows me go back into the tiger. Yup. But don't worry, we've got. I think actually Shadows to be able to finish this off here. I need to try to get Shadows levels, man. Not Shadows levels, Float Soul levels, man. Getting some levels would be really good here. I think we can surf this though. We definitely gotten some bad features in some of our Pokemon. Also, if you do for some reason hear train or whistle and stuff in the background, I do apologize about that. I cannot control the stupidity of people inside my house, so. You know what's funny? He has Ratsy here, but he actually has the Ratafidi, I think is what his name is. Fully evolved form on his team, and it's pretty damn funny that that's Miametic. So that is a poison and fairy type. I think we have to go Matthew. I realistically don't want to. Now, in case anyone's wondering, if I ever ran into a Mismetic in the wild, I could, in theory, do that as well for Aromatisse. But in my opinion, I don't know if I want to. Like, here's the thing. Aromatisse is fine the way it is. It's been a normal Pokemon ever since it, but Meowsmetic adds a typing to it that I feel like could hurt us in the long run. Having a pure typing on the team is not bad at all. So, I don't know if I'm going to keep it. Now again as well, if I were to do that, I would forfeit a Pokemon. Now, if you all want to say that I cheated and the Nuzlocke now is no longer a Nuzlocke because I did that, then you know what? You guys just don't want to have fun. I understand that technically speaking, technically speaking, yes, that is cheating to do it. But like I said, in Insurgents, I never did that. I made sure I did the trade sequence correctly. $9,600. You know what? It seems pretty funny. It sounds like there's someone with a 96 in his name. But I digress. Again, I do understand if you guys are like not happy about that decision. And if you guys want to say the Nuzlocke's over and we forfeit it, then you want to go ahead and just leave. Then just leave. Don't watch the videos. But for everyone else, you guys gotta understand that my hands are tied. If I physically cannot use the trade system, then what's the point of having Pokemon on my team if they can't trade them all? I will say this, I have killed multiple versions of Meowstics, Mismetics, and one Chainite before. So, I'm saying this right now, like, I realized I killed the one, I feel like I killed the one Chainite after I realized that decision, so I made the one-time exception, but for everyone out there, I am forfeiting Mismetic. I'm going to forfeit it because I think I've killed that thing like 2 or 3 times now, and the fact that I pretty much have done that, I think it should be a sign that I'm forfeiting that thing, so. I'm only, again, going to make exceptions to do this if I physically cannot do the trades. That's how we're going to roll with it. If you hate that rule and you think it's a cheating rule, then go ahead and call me a cheater. I don't really care. It's a video game. Anyways, rant aside and talk out of the way, back to story. This cannot be happening! How could I be so humiliated by a child and a mere creature? I have to flee? They're going to come after me if I don't. Fine, just take the stupid thing. I never want to see the speech translator or these labs ever again. I'm fleeing the region perhaps. Maybe Team Meraki will hire me. I don't know about that, Chief. Guardy! You can understand me now. We sure kicked those bad humans' butts, didn't we? Good human. I heard the cries of the Pokemon that were keeping prisoner, and I, Garlic Kid, Destin, limiter of all Pokemon that are enslaved, try to free them. But somehow I got caught myself. But you came and set me free. For that, I owe you my life. We are bonded now. I have decided you are a good human. I know that you are not like the others. I want to travel with you. Together we will defeat many more foes and vanquish evil, whatever it dares to learn. And we get Garlic Kid. Now, here's how I normally would have. If Garlic Kid would have fainted on those first 2 battles, I would have forfeited Garlic Kid. But since we did not end up having to worry about that, we get to have Garlic Kid on the team, and I really want to actually give this nickname to this person because it'd be really damn funny based off of his name and his name alone. So, here's how it's working. Now, normally I would personally name these guys Onion Man based off of the Yu-Gi-Oh card because his head's literally an onion, even though he's garlic technically. But you know what I mean. Onion Man just fits him. But we're gonna name him this just because I think it'd be really funny. Name him Kiwi because he's a fruit. I think that's so funny to name him that. I really do. Shoutouts to Kiwi. Kiwi, man. Thank you for watching and thank you for checking out the channel, man. I appreciate you. Oh, that's just a funny, man. I love that name. I feel accomplished today. Oh, even though I've been feeling sore lately. I think it's mostly because I've been laying on my side a lot lately. For those who know, if you lay on your side, you end up actually having a lot more pain on you than you are normally going to. But I just look at the clock there. That's why you guys saw me standing there for a second. We have 26 minutes. I think we have enough time to actually go and get one more encounter today. And that means I can then clear out the route and everything else in between off screen. Oh, we could have gotten a Dunsparce! Imagine someone actually complaining about not getting Dunsparce. I know, it sounds crazy. Oh, that sucks though, man. We could have gotten Oh, we could have gotten a Falkthrough! Fun fact, you can actually find those here. It's a super rare encounter. It's a super rare encounter, but you can actually find them here normally. So the fact you can find them here right now is actually really fun. Oh god, another Charizard. You trapping? Oh dear little god. Why do you stall me? Stall is bad. You should know this by now. But yeah, in the next episode, guys, we're gonna be most likely taking on the gym of the next city, which should be pretty exciting. Now, real quick, we're gonna go and get our encounter here, like I said. Alright, first encounter for this route is... Ooh! Now, if I am remembering, this I think is another potential legendary Pokemon. I don't know off the top of my head, but I think this is a legendary Pokemon. Again, I think. I cannot guarantee that I know everything about this game. A part of me wants to, though, because it's such a really good game, man. It's really good. It has a lot of great challenging to the game, so it's not so easy and stuff like that. And I think it just provides a good challenge, you know? Alright, so I gotta think about this here. He's gonna be wailing on the Halo's gonna be wailing on him, so I don't think there's actually any point in me trying. I'll show a couple of attempts to try to capture this guy, but if it gets to the point where we're taking a little while here, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording just like I did for Yatagaru, and we'll just go from there until we either get this guy or we don't get this guy. So, yeah. But I've used this thing before, and early game, it's really hard to use. Because it's not, I think the only move you can use to, like, battle with it is, like, tackle, I think, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember the last time I used this thing early game. But it has, like, tackle, and oh my god, is it bad! It doesn't run Dragon Rage to, like, after the first gym, essentially, in terms of its level grind. That's how bad it is. Actually, no, it might be just about that. If I trained to level 15, I think, maybe. I don't know. We got it. Let's go, baby. I was actually going to cut right after that one, too. Oh, I need to break this down, actually. First is Garlic Kid. Then it is... No, not that. It is Modrill. And now... Luxor. Dude, we're getting all the fucking legendaries. So far, one of them's dead. Luxor, the fortune Pokemon. It polishes its jade tail until it glimmers with lustrous sheen. A clipping of this Pokemon's hair is said to bring good luck for 30 days. Wow, really? A month? I think that would be a lot more. So that means, who's a good luck charm? Ooh. I consider who would bring me good luck? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna actually name this after my homie Josh. Josh was on the winning team of Insurgents, and he ended up. I mean, technically speaking, it was mostly all Reggie Drago, but Josh was still on that team. He was still an important member. And you know what? I'm gonna name this after my homie Josh, which means the next encounter we gotta get must have to be named after Logan. After my boys hit skill links there. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I might actually record this route. You guys get you like a little winter episode type of thing, and kind of show off some areas potentially. Or I might just complete the route. I don't know. But with that being said, I will see you all in the next episode. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. And with that being said, I will see you all in the next episode. Peace out, guys.